Do you know why most people stay average their entire life? It's not because they are weak. It's not because they are unlucky. It's because they think too small. Small goals. Small dreams. Small expectations. And slowly their small thinking creates a small life. This is the story of a boy who changed everything the moment he started thinking bigger. There was a young boy named Lucas. He lived in a tiny apartment in the middle of a crowded city. Nothing about his life looked special. Every morning he woke up tired, went to a boring job, came home exhausted, and repeated the same routine again and again. Deep inside, Lucas felt trapped. He used to sit near his apartment window every night watching the bright lights of the city. Luxury cars passed by. Successful people walked confidently through the streets. Tall buildings touched the sky. And every time he saw that world, one painful thought entered his mind: that life is not for people like me. Because ever since childhood, people taught him to think small. Be realistic. Don't dream too big. People like us can't become successful. And slowly Lucas started believing it. He stopped dreaming. Stopped trying. Stopped believing in himself. Until one night everything changed. Lucas was working late at his small office job. The building was almost empty. Rain was pouring outside. The city looked cold and lonely. While cleaning an old shelf, he found a dusty book. The title said, "The Power of Big Thinking." At first he laughed, because his life felt too broken for big dreams. But something inside him whispered, "Open it." So he did. The first line he read changed his life forever. Your life grows only as big as your thinking. Lucas froze. He kept reading. The book explains something powerful. Most people lose before they even start, because they secretly believe they are not capable of greatness. And suddenly Lucas realized the truth. His biggest enemy was not money, not failure, not bad luck. It was his small mindset. That night he walked home through the rain thinking deeply. For the first time in years he asked himself a dangerous question. What if I'm capable of far more than I believe? That question lit a fire inside him. The next morning something felt different. The city looked the same. His apartment looked the same. His bank account looked the same. But his thinking had changed. And that changes everything. Lucas stopped focusing on what he lacked. Instead, he focused on who he could become. He started waking up earlier, reading books every day, learning business skills online, working on himself in silence. At first nothing happened. Weeks passed. Then months. People mocked him. Why are you trying so hard? You'll still stay average. But Lucas kept going. Because big thinkers understand something ordinary people don't. Your current reality is temporary. And slowly his confidence started growing. His communication improved. His discipline improved. His mindset became stronger. He no longer walked with fear in his eyes. He walked with purpose. One day Lucas applied for an opportunity that once terrified him. Years earlier, he would have rejected himself before even trying. But now, he thought bigger. And for the first time in his life, he got accepted. That moment changed everything. More opportunities came. More growth came. More success came. Not because Lucas suddenly became lucky, but because he finally gave himself permission to think bigger. Years later, Lucas stood on the rooftop of a massive building looking over the same city that once made him feel small. But this time he smiled. Because he finally understood. The world doesn't decide your future. Your thinking does. And listen carefully, most people destroy their own potential because they are scared to dream beyond their current situation. They see their struggles and think their future must stay limited. But every successful person was once unknown. Every millionaire was once broke. Every powerful leader once doubted themselves. The difference is they refuse to think small. So if you feel stuck right now, if your life feels ordinary, if you secretly feel capable of more, then maybe this is your sign. Stop shrinking your dreams to fit your current reality. Your mind is powerful. The moment you start believing bigger, acting bigger, And thinking bigger, your entire life begins to change. Because success always starts in the mind first. And remember this forever. Small thinking creates fear. Big thinking creates transformation. So dream bigger. Work harder. Believe stronger. Because the life you want will only appear when your thinking becomes bigger than your excuses.